Hello viewers, welcome to Core for Any. SwiftUI online glossary admin app inside. Today we need to create here the product list. We need to develop here the UI as well as to call this here the product view models and to configure this here the list data. Now first of all, so need to creating here the UI. First of all, now need to create here the new folders and to give this here the name group. Need to give this here the product, and now need to create here the new files and to select this here the Swift UI view and to give this here the name product tab view product duct view and creates here. Then after, so we need to configure this here the state object and to write down here the PVM is equal to that is here the product view model dot share. We need to call this here, and then after we need to declare here the where columns, because we need to develop here the product list as a grid. We need to set here. Now need to set here the grid item and need to create here dot flexible, remove this here this value, and we need to set this here the spacing as 15. Same as now need to copy two columns, need to set here. That's why to given this here the two grid item in these columns like set here. And then after we need to create here the z stack. We need to setting here, and now need to configure this here the navigation titles, set here the blank. Also need to set this here the navigation back buttons. We need to hide here, and also need to set here the navigation bars. Also need to hide here. Set to. Then after ignore safe area, we need to call here like these functions. Now I need to create here the view stack. We need to develop here view stack and insert to develop this here the app bar first of all like this setting here, and then after need to create here the empty view for the set here frame, and we need to set this here the width and height 40 and height set here 40 like this set here. Now need to set here the space. Also against now need to copy and to paste this here. Now need to setting here the titles txt category, and we need to set this here the font custom font, and to set this here the bold font, and to set here font as a 20 like this configures. And now need to set here the frame height. Facing now need to develop here the buttons for the add buttons, action buttons like this sets. Now need to setting here the image, and to give this here the resource as a add a green icon. Now need to set here the resizables, and also need to set this here as a scale to fit, and now need to set here the frame width and height as a 20, and also give this here height as 20. And now we need to give this here the frame for these buttons. Give this here the width as a 14 and height also set here the 14 like this. We need to setting here, and then after we need to given this here the padding, set here the top, and we need to set here the dot top insets, and we need to give this here the horizontal padding as we need to set here the 20 like these configurations are the needs here. And then after so need to configure this here the scroll view for this UI. Need to set here the scroll view And now need to set here the lazy v grids. Give this here the columns as a columns, and now need to creating here the UI, and we need to set here the spacing as a 15, like. Then after need to setting this here the for each loops, and to give this here the items, set here EVM dots, need to get this here the list area, remove here the dollar signs. Now need to give this here the id dot rest dot self, and now need to get here the in, and now need to call this here the product sales. Here not developing here the product sales, first of all need to check here inside the common view. Now making here the new cells, new files, create here the SwiftUI view, and to set this here the product cell, creating here, set here imports SwiftUI HD web image SwiftUI, need to set this here for this UI, and also need to set this here the state models, where p object is equal to pass this here the product models, set here product models clicked, you need to set here the blank value. Then after need to give this here the state, and to given this here the width, double 80.0 sets. Also need to set here the where actions did edit, and set here question mark, and also same as now need to for delete, like this set here. Then after need to set this here the v stack. Now need to set here the web image, and you need to pass this here the URL, and to set this here the URL brackets inside the string. You need to given this here the product image, past here image, like this sets. Then set here the resizables, and to set here the indicator as activity. Now need to set here the translations dot set here pad, and give this here the durations 0.5. Then after need to set this here the scale to fit, and to set here the frame which is equal to give this here the hundreds, and right, give this here 100, like the sets. Now need to creating here the space. Now need to set here the titles, product key object dot name, and now need to set this here the font, custom fonts, and we need to set this here the bold, and to font size need to set here the 16. Then after need to setting this here the foreground colors, so need to set here, and now need to set as primary text. Now need to set here the frame, give this here the max width, and to set here the infinity, and to give this here the alignment as leading, like this configurations are the needs here. And then after need to showing this here the units and unit names, and showing here the price value need to show here. Now need to copy here this text with paste this here. Now need to setting here the show here the UI object, and to give this here the unit well, and we need to setting here the object dots need to set here the unit name, and we need to set like this set. So now need to set here the font custom font medium, and to set here the font. Then after we need to set this here the text as a secondary text like here's, and need to setting here like this here. And then after we need to set again here the space, and to showing here the price need to show, need to create here the horizontal stack, and now need to set here the text fields. Now again need to copy and to paste this here. Now need to set here the dollar signs. First of all we need to setting like this here the dollar signs, and we need to set this here the offer price blank. If blank, then to set this here the object dot set here the price, and we need to setting here the specifiers percentage dot to happen to like this configurations are the needs for the showing here set like this double quotes. Now we need to set here the semi bold, and we need to set this here the font as a 18, and we need to text colors, we need to set this here the primary text colors, and we need to set here as a leading. Then after we need to setting here the space, and now need to develop here the buttons icon button actions, creating here action as a did edit, and now need to develop here the icon image system name cancel resizables, and to set here the scale to fit. Now we need to set here the frame width and height, so we need to give this here the 13 and 10 like this. Also now copy and to set this here the frame again, set here 40. Now we need to set here the background colors dot blue, and we need to set here the corners. We need to set here pins and remove. Same as now need to creating here the delete buttons. Need to set here color as a red, and also change here the delete. Need to like this calls here, and also need to change this here the system name. Now need to find out here the now need to fix this here the pairings typo, and to set this here the cycles. Like these settings are the needs and to configurations, and now need to creating here the box UI. Set here the padding as 15. Then after need to set this here the frame, give this here the width, set here the width, and also need to set here the height, fix height, and set here the overlay, and now need to give this here the rounded rect with radius. We need to set this here the 16s. Then after need to set here the stroke, give this here the color placeholder, With opacity, you need to set this here the 0.5 and to set here line width 1. Like these configurations are the needs for this UI, and to configure this here and to save this here. So now need to use this here, this product cells inside the product view. Now need to pass this here the view object as I need to set here the PVM past here where object is equal to PVM list array and to give this here the indexed, and now pass this here the object and to call this here the did edit and did like set series. Like this, you need to setting here the configurations and you need to fix this here issue dot length. Now fix this here the issue, and now need to setting here the UI again. Now need to set here the padding verticals set 10. Then after need to set here padding as bottom. We need to set this here the bottom inset, plus need to set here the 16 for the F bars like set sequence. And also need to given this here the padding horizon 20. Like these configurations are the needs, and to configure this here also need to set here the alerts view. Now need to go inside any category view, and now need to copy here this UI and this appearance like this sets here, and to set here the PVM like sets. Now need to set PVM dot API list. We need to calling here for the getting here the this product list. And now need to configure this here the UI inside the main tab view. Now need to go here and to configure this here the first empty tab inside the product view. Like this need to configure and to set here the shop to products. Also need to set these titles as a product view, category to products. Now save and to try to run this here and to check this here the UI. Now build successfully, and to showing this here the this UI, and you need to issue with this here the spacings need to not good. So now need to first of all the fix this here, set here 15s, and also need to go inside the product cells, remove here the width no needs, and set ram dot width need to set here the max width infinity. Also need to set this here the foreground colors curve. Copy here and to paste this here. Set here 20 is good. Save here. Again need to click here and reload this here the build, and look like this here the show, and also need to configure this here. Now need to change this here the set so small. Okay. Remove this here the space and to set spacing. Set here 8. Now again restart this here and need to set here the pi is good. And like this showing here the UI pi not good, so need to set here 10. Like this showing this here the UI. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.